What's up? This is Clay from The Issue, and you're listening to From the Green Room.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Green Room. Joining me tonight is Clay Dieters of Minneapolis Rock Powerhouse, The Issue. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing good. Thanks for stopping by the Green Room and chatting with us for a little bit. Back in September, you guys released the five-track EP, Wasted Life. How has that EP done so far?
So far, so good, man. The response has been well. These are songs that we've kind of had floating around for a little bit now, so it feels good to have them out in the open for people to enjoy. And playing live and stuff. Everybody's been digging them. So yeah, man, it's always a good feeling when you finally get new music out
Oh
for
yeah, sure.
everybody.
I listened to it. I reviewed the album and I liked it. I like the different. You guys have some hard, heavy hitting songs, and you can guys slow it down a little bit, and so you have a variety of different types of sound too. So I mean, I really I enjoyed it. I listened to it in my truck a couple times already. So during work, the
That's
video
great.
the video for the song Paradox, which is the fourth single off the EP, was also released as well back in September, and directed by Brad Matala. How was that working with Brad making that video?
Brad's a great guy. He's been a friend of ours for a handful of years now, and he actually owns a studio just outside of Minneapolis that we do pretty much all our work out of. We rehearse there. If you check out our YouTube channel, we have a handful of other videos, some live cover videos, just having fun in the studio, and that's all been with him. We have a great relationship with him. We kind of adopted him as the fifth member of the
Nice.
band. He's actually been a real essential part of the band growing over the past few years.
Okay.
And having a guy like him, he's a little bit older, a lot of experience in the music industry, and he's got a real keen for eye for video and photography and stuff like that. And so he's like, "Hey guys, let's work on growing your YouTube channel and really get some good content and videos and stuff put
Right.
together." And so yeah, that song Paradox, the video for that is actually we shot in his studio. Just kind of, it's a kind of a darker song, so we try to keep the
Right.
imagery darker, and it's, shooting videos is a lot of fun, kind of because it gives a little bit of a more of an interpretation of what the song is. So it's always
Right.
fun to kind of get the video out and see how people react to the song maybe differently than they would have without the video.
Right. Right. And it's so like kind of like with recording the music at home. I mean, people can make videos and movies with their iPhone and stuff. So and then you just throw it on the program and edit it, and you got so many cool effects you can do. And I'm starting to get into that a little bit. But off topic here, I see the little Sweetwater sticker on your board back there. I used to work at Sweetwater.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we
I'm a
put
hel-
those in the boxes with the bag of candy every time we
yeah,
ship something out,
yeah. I'm a healthy contributor to the Sweetwater bank account.
which is pretty big. Um, yeah, like I said, I don't play guitar or instruments or anything, but
Sure.
the discount was killer for the employees.
Yeah, and if you're doing podcasting and stuff, I mean,
That's
they,
part of the stuff I got. That's where I got it from when I worked there. So, um,
absolutely.
but back on topic. I kept looking at the Sweetwater sticker. I had to say something. Um,
That's awesome.
you guys have a great rock sound. I mean, you guys, where do you guys pull your influence from?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of have a wide variety of influences between the four of us, but where we kind of come together is some of that '90s, early 2000s hard rock. Alice in Chains is a one of our favorite bands. The Foo Fighters
Yeah,
is another band that's a heavy influence on us. Um, you know, we have, some punk influence from some of the guys. We have some classic rock, some
right.
metal, kind of all that influence. Um, but it, we really just like, we like being just kind of a rock and roll band with a little bit of a heavy twist to it. So
Right.
um, yeah, we, for whatever reason, the '90s is kind of like, personally, especially, Soundgarden too, Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots. I like, that's kind of, those were
Nirvana.
Nirvana. Yeah,
Yeah.
those were the bands that really got me like super stoked about rock music, and was like, this is something that I would like to pursue.
Right. Right. And
um, so yeah, that's kind of where a lot of our where we come together, at least, is that era. And then each person gets their personal influence kind of into the sound, and out comes the issue.
that's pretty cool. Yeah. The like you said, the '90s era of rock and grunge is probably my favorite too, because I was in high school when I started listening to that. So,
Sure.
like you said, Soundgarden and Nirvana and Stone Temple Pilots, and I still like some of the newer stuff, but that era is always, if you can't find something to listen to, that era is always good to throw on in the car or something. Um,
Yeah, it's and not that, and I'm not talking bad about any new music now, but
right,
there's still so much honesty to not only just the songs, but like the sound
right,
itself.
right.
It was still, a lot of that stuff was still tracked in, studios with analog gear and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that. And that has such a, and personally, for me, that has such a big role in why I enjoy consuming that kind of music.
yeah, yeah. So is there any plans for a full length album in the future or in the works?
Yeah, there is. We're always writing. So even as we were releasing this batch of songs, we were already writing for the next
Gotcha.
batch of songs. And we have a few things kind of going on behind the scenes right now that we're working on. New music being one of those things.
Okay.
Um, so full length albums have kind of, in a way, fallen by the wayside with the way everybody's releasing things
Right.
digitally. But as an artist, it still feels, we like to consume albums because we're consumers as well. But
Right.
so, like, for us, just personally, it's one of those things that we want to do to kind of like solidify our place
Right.
in the music world. Um, so yeah, I'd say, in the coming year, our goal is to put out our first album.
Gotcha.
However that happens is probably still up to debate.
Yeah.
but that is the goal.
Yeah, I know a lot of the bands now are doing the EPs, and like you said, with the streaming services, it's just easier and probably more cost friendly to do
Right.
singles and try to promote each song and for a couple months and then release one every couple months. And I get it. I mean, that's probably the you know rarely do you see bands anymore throwing CDs down or because who listens to CDs anymore when it's all digital, right?
Right.
Um, Vinyl is making a comeback, though. I think I don't have a record player, but I have a signed Breaking Benjamin vinyl album
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
It's interesting. I think I heard or I read a story or something recently that was it like a couple years ago, vinyl like outsold CDs or
oh
that
yeah,
they're I don't remember exactly what the article was about anymore, but I know that it had made a huge comeback. So that's I mean, even if it's just a merchandise item and it's not actually you're not actually listening to it, I think it's still a great thing for bands.
oh yeah. I would buy the vinyl and even if I don't listen to it and just frame it and put it on the wall, in my office. I mean, because a lot of bands like I know that they send out like special edition vinyls and stuff like that you can get. So I mean,
Right.
so it's a lot of cool things. So how is fatherhood going? And we talked about that a little bit off before the interview. Congrats, by the way, on the baby.
Thank you. It's going good, man. I'll be honest, I was, extremely nervous and very anxious
I'm
about
sure.
it leading up to the fact. Um, but you know, Sully's here now, and he's healthy, and my wife is healthy.
That's
So
all that matters. Yeah.
and that's the most important thing. And he's only 2 weeks old, but he's been an awesome baby so far, and um, it's a lot of fun. There's not much to do other than feed him and change diapers right
Right.
now, but
Well, eventually,
but
maybe you'll be able to test out his vocals
that's
and
right.
and get him to play some guitar here soon.
Yeah, he's already listening to a lot of music with us, and
Cool.
and me and him sit on the couch and watch hockey together every
Oh, there
night.
you go.
So
That's right. You're in Minnesota, so you're probably a hockey. Are you a Wild fan?
I am a Wild fan.
Okay.
Yep.
Things are slowing down. You guys taking some time off for the holidays?
Yeah, um I had taken a little bit of time leading up to the baby coming, and
Right.
now that he's here, just I think I had like a month or two marked off on the schedule. Just I didn't want to be out on the road.
Right. Right.
And all of a sudden, my wife's calling me like, "Hey,
Right. Get
you
home
need to be
now.
here."
Right.
So and honestly, we had been working pretty hard throughout the course of the past year through the summer, playing shows, writing music, getting ready to release all this stuff. So um, myself and the guys were it was nice to take a little bit of a deep breath and
Right.
enjoy a little bit of downtime. And now we'll get through Thanksgiving here, and then
Yep.
it's back on the grind.
Oh yeah. 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 The year's going by too quick. I think it's going to be. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Then we all have that crazy 3 weeks of shopping for Christmas and all the dealing with all the crazy people out in the world, and then it's New Year's. So we're trying to
Right.
remember how to write 2023 pretty soon. Um, we talked a little bit about what you guys are looking at into the rest of the year, putting out some more music and um, any plans for like a tour or anything in 23?
Yeah. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to say and not say about certain things that we have going on right now,
Right.
but coming into coming into the new year, we have some exciting stuff happening behind the scenes
Okay.
that is going to make for a really busy year. Touring, playing shows is definitely on the agenda. New music is certainly on the agenda. We don't have any set dates or anything right now. We kind of have a few local shows, Minnesota local shows scattered, I
Okay.
think, about through the schedule to finish off this year. And then um, hitting next year, it's going to be a lot of road time. And over the course of the winter, it's going to be a lot of studio time, just trying to finish up the music we've been working on,
Right.
get that wrapped up, and then next spring or going into the spring and summer, it's going to be out on the road playing shows and
Awesome.
keeping the van busy.
Heck yeah. So where can fans find your music and what is going on with the band and stuff like that?
Yeah, the best place right now is our website, theissuemn.com. Our merchandise, our music, our show calendar, any potential information you might need to find out about us, you can
Okay.
find it there. Any links to our music, Spotify, Apple Music, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff is on our website too. And it's all the Issue MN. So if
Okay.
you search that on Facebook or Instagram, you can find us there, Twitter too. And obviously the Issue, search for the Issue on your streaming platform and check out our music.
Awesome. Again, you are in the green room. My guest tonight has been Clay Dieters of the band Issue. New EP, Wasted Life, dropped a few months ago, and it's out now. Find that on all your popular streaming apps, and find out what's going on with the band on all the popular social media sites. And almost forgot what I was going to say there. Um, and as always, the links will be in the all those links and information will be in the description in the video later on. And man, Clay, thank you for so much for joining me and taking some time and talking with us. And anytime you want to jump on and you got something to promote, just let me know or let Tom know, and we'll get you on again, man. I'm always looking forward to talking to people and stuff like that. So.
Absolutely, man. Thanks a bunch for having me on and chatting with me. And we'll let you know when I have some more information I can provide you.
Awesome, awesome, and maybe you guys roll through Fort Wayne, Indiana, to Pierre's or something. I'll catch a show, come over
Hell
there
yeah.
and see you guys. Again, congrats on the being the dad, and that's going to be a lot of fun for you. So let's chat again soon, man.
Sounds great. Thank you. Appreciate the support.
Yep, always.
Recording stop.